Happy Monday, everyone. This is Martha with Nature Niche, and this week I want to show you another really nice native perennial forested habitat wildflower, starflower, known as Trientalis borealis. It has a really fun Latin name. And starflower grows in all sorts of different kinds of forested habitat. You can find it under pines and oaks, as well as beech and maple. It can be in moist, boggy, coniferous swamps with cedar and tamarack. So it grows in a lot of places, even on acidic soils, and it's just a really striking little wildflower that you can find in the spring. Starflower, also known as northern starflower, is a native perennial forb. And specifically, habitat types include moist, boggy, coniferous forests and thickets. It does grow in almost any kind of coniferous and mixed forest. It'll even be in the shaded parts of bogs and cutover forests on acidic soils, as I mentioned. As far as identification goes, it's only 2 to 8 inches tall and has a single whorl of leaves of unequal sizes. So that's a good key characteristic, those different sized leaves. Each has an acuminate tip, which means it just takes a long time to taper to a point. And if you look closely, there's a marginal vein that runs kind of parallel along the edge of the leaf. The flowers, there can be 1 to 3. They're white and star-shaped, a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inches in diameter. They're very delicate, and they have 7 petals that are united at the base. And a neat thing about this flower is that the petals drop intact like a falling star. There are 7 stamens and 7 sepals as well. This species blooms mid-spring to early summer for about 2 to 4 weeks. We're probably getting to the end of its flowering time. But with those unequal leaves, you can recognize them even when not in flower. And the flower gets replaced by a 5-parted capsule. The plants spread by seed and vegetatively by long, slender rhizomes. And they thrive in light shade and dappled sunlight, moist conditions in acidic soils containing peat or just being moist sand, and places with cooler summer temperatures. It's a more northern flower species, and it's rare in states south of Michigan. For example, it's state threatened in Illinois. And these flowers attract a couple of kinds of smaller bees and flies. The flowers do not produce nectar, but insects do feed on the pollen. And the capsules are eaten by eastern chipmunks and maybe some other small rodent species. So next time you're out and about in a forested habitat, you'll know what to look for. Keep your eyes peeled for this diminutive but enchanting little wildflower.